how to excite your employees to start creating repeat customers and more sales right now. First, gather your team and ask them, are they happy just settling for a paycheck? Or do they want to get more out of their job? Would they like more energy, more options, more connections, more community? Well, they can have it just by doing things a little differently. Now that they know the basics about your brick and mortar retail business, now it's time to start looking for things out of the ordinary. Say a customer is buying a case of water or diapers or maybe baby formula. This is an opportunity for your employees to say, hey, this is probably something that the customer buys every single week. Your employee can now walk over to that customer and say, hi, I noticed that you're buying something a little cumbersome and definitely for children. If you'd like, you can text me ahead of time and I can have this in a carriage for you already. This will give you a couple of extra minutes with your family, and who doesn't need that? I'm Leanne, by the way. Wow, your customer is going to be blown away by the extra service they just received. Not only do they have the diapers that they were coming in for anyway, but they have the name of your employee and this added value service that 9 times out of 10 they're going to go and talk to their other friends about, if not post on social media. What's involved with this? Nothing really. I recommend having a store cell phone so that every time that the customer wants to get in touch with you, they're contacting only you. And that way, if the phone is at the front desk, it's always with somebody who can put the diapers or the water or the formula into the carriage and have it ready. You now have a repeat customer for life with one sentence, even if it's the first time she's ever been there. What's in it for your employee? Okay, well, her regular 9-to-5 job is now filled with at least one person who really values her and enjoys what she's doing for the customer. This isn't a stranger, an anonymous person asking where things are or for help. This now adds value to her paycheck times 10. Who knows where this relationship could go? So in the previous example, we had your employees keeping their eyes peeled for anything that could become a weekly purchase from customers. Well, in my example, I said the baby formula or diapers. Now, imagine if word got out that that employee is mommy's little helper at your store. That's quite a reputation in this community that you have for this one person. Now, if that becomes known in the community, that makes your employee much more than just an employee for your store. It makes her a point person in your store for everyone outside of your store who happens to have children. Thinking along those lines, she could actually take your business cards and keep more of her money on the outside of your store. Let me explain. Right now, all of your employees are expecting a paycheck from you, and that's what they expect out of their job, a paycheck. But what if they could keep more of their paycheck? Wouldn't that be worth something too? Well, when they're talking to other people in the community who also own stores, make sure that they have your business cards, because they will keep more of their money by handing out your business cards with their name on it. Sound complicated? Let me give you an example. I buy coffee at the same deli every morning, and I also go to the same job every day. If I stop in and say, you know what, by the way, you guys, thank you so much for your coffee. You make my day every single day. I'm Leanne, by the way. I work at Target. I'm in the children's department. Let me write down my name so that you don't forget. And if you ever need anything, I'm just a phone call away. And hand that business card over. Not only do they remember your name and now know where I work, but also I've given them some very valuable information. I work in the children's department. If they ever need anything, a last-minute gift, I'm the one to call. But wait, let me give them a business card in a way that they want to keep it. I ask for it back. Here, let me take that business card back and let you know what days I'm there. And while I'm writing that I'm there Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 5, I'm also going to write, oh, and by the way, if you send anyone else in, just mention your name. What is your name? And all of a sudden you have much more traction outside of your job. You're now known by Dave, the coffee deli guy. And now he knows that you work in the children's department at Target and are available for a phone call if he needs a last-minute gift, not only for himself, but for anyone who uses his name. Who doesn't like to throw their name around? I guarantee Dave's not only going to be sending people in and thinking about who he can have call you, but the next time you go in to get coffee, I guarantee it's not going to be the same price. Things have changed now that social media has become such a huge part of our lives. We learned early that having followers, having likes, having interaction is important. But now we know that giving is more important than ever. And giving also means getting. If you give people, you're also going to get. The more you give people information about where you work and what you specialize in, the more you're going to get and the more you're going to keep of your own money. Train your employees to excite and inspire people to come into your store and win all the way around. I'm Leanne Holmesy. Call me and get more sales, more repeat customers, and stop employee turnover.